Welcome to Parkour Projects. This time in the attic. Last episode we cleaned on the side of the E36. After the episode my body repair guy came. He looked at it, gave a thumbs up. He thought it's nice. He gave me some homework and I needed to order some parts. I did that. Now we need to make an appointment so we can weld all the parts in and make it real nice. But that's the point where my funds ended. So I need to wait a month for my next salary and then we can make an appointment with my body repair guy and he can fix the car. Meantime, instead of waiting, I thought we can fix some other things, like a gauge cluster. Because it's a donor vehicle, we have some leftover parts. The nice parts, they went from the car, they went on a new car. So we are stuck with some incomplete, broken stuff. But I don't throw things out because sometimes you can make something nice out of it. And that's what we're gonna try. We're gonna try to make our old cluster a little bit new. So come with me for this ride. This cluster has definitely seen some better days, but let's see what we can make out of it. Two steps here. And you take it out. The idea is to cut the front plexiglass off. Then cut the plexiglass that fits in here, and then we have a sort of modern looking cluster. Now this idea came from actually some hobby electronics, so-called a Arduino and a little OLED display, very small. And this display does actually fit very nice in here. So instead of your lights, fixed lights that you have, we now could have a few OLED screens that can show us all sorts of things instead of only just one thing. And that's what we're gonna do. Look if we can succeed. The previous record was corrupted, so I cannot redo it, but I can talk you through it what I did. So we had some rough edges, so I used the pliers, broke up the last bits. Then I took my multi-tool with the drill bit and made the edges flush, so we have some surface to glue the new glass on. Plexiglass, acrylic glass, to make it new. We also need to do some plastic welding. That will be fine. There were some white fasteners here. I cut them off with a wire reel, a little. Cut it there, popped it off. We had some tabs over here those were sticking out, and we needed to remove them because our little screen wouldn't fit otherwise. But now our little screen can fit, and we can all sorts of values we want. This on the side. We were in the process of cutting off the backside, because the only thing we need is this blue plastic. So let's continue and hope that this record won't be corrupted. Now I need the shape of the backside, so we can put some plexiglass, acrylic glass behind it and make it nice modern looking. And for that we're gonna use some tape, just your regular cheap masking tape. And we will be putting it from right to left, left to right. That was maybe overkill. Like this. So now's your time to get your favorite pencil, pen, something, anything that will leave a mark. If you have dirty fingers, you can use them perfectly to mark out your line. So you can use this. You can also use this. And we will mark out a little template. There's our trace line. Now is the time to get your acrylic glass, plastic glass, plexiglass, whatever you call it. And we will be transferring this to this. Also, we need to make sure that we have enough overlap so that this tape sticks to each other. We have a straight line, and the acrylic glass, plexiglass has some straight line where I can align it to. I will just cut the template to make it easier to align it. There's our trace, and we will cut it with the multi-tool again. And make sure to leave some material, that you don't go too close to the edge, because taking it away is easier than adding it back. when you make it fit, focus on just one area. Like I'm trying to align the bottom, and then you can mark. You leave the tape on, and you can mark. Like I need to cut some here and some here, and then we make first the bottom half fit, and after that we make the upper half fit.
Few inches later.
Now because we can look through it, and we have a Sharpie, you can see where you need to cut some holes. It fits really nicely. So, for the next step, we need to clean our work area. Then we'll clean this thing. I have some leftovers from headlight film. Can we make this work? Oh, baby. Ah, that's a tight one. Too tight. So I want the film to be on this side. Grab our knife and our spray bottle, and now we can take off the protective film. Wet it, and then you grab your favorite mask card. We peel the sticky side of the headlight film. This is film that you should do with water. Just like that. Because it's old film, I can't see anything. Take that protective film off, and you start from the inside. Squeeze it out. Make sure you work all the bubbles out, and then we cut it at the edge. Isn't that nice? To give you an idea, so this would be the idea. Screen behind it.
Day 2.
But we are not done here, because this needs a little bit nicer finish. So we're gonna put some plexiglass on it as well. We will cut it oversized because maybe we have to heat it up and bend it in shape. As you can see, the glass has some curvature to it and some 3D, and try to make it a little bit more flush. We will grab our most manly hair dryer that we can find at home, and we're gonna heat it up, and then we're gonna try to make it more beautiful. You need to make it really hot to bend it. Oh, if I will glue it, it has roughly the shape, so it will look like original, very nice. But I don't have glue, so I cannot glue it together. So we will be doing that another time. For now, I will try and make the display to work. So I went to my computer, connected the little display with a little Arduino microcontroller, put some simple code on it to see if it works. And to show you guys, here's my power supply, power bank, and I will connect the little guy to it. The little M logo on it. And now we're gonna mount it behind it and see how it looks. I need some few more parts for the cluster, so I think we're gonna finish it in another episode. But that's it for this episode. I hope I inspired you to make your own custom cluster, and I see you in the next one.